Hello, and thank you for listening to Gettin Hard in Nate's Backyard. On this episode, we talked to Jim and Brad of local Calgary band Soundskraper. I had the great fortune of working with these boys last November. We talk about the record, what happened in making it, all the craziness, and Brad interviews me about Calgary Metalfest at the end. So thanks for listening as always, and enjoy. Oh shit. That was Sparky. Go to sparkyband.com and buy all their shit. Hello everybody. I'd like to welcome Jim and Brad of Soundskraper. Say hi, Jim.
Yes, bonjour.
Oh, hello. And Brad.
Hi, Jim.
How you guys doing this evening?
Very good, man. Very good.
Thanks for getting hard in Nate's Backyard. Getting Hard in Nate's Backyard is brought to you by Right Hook Mics. Go to righthookmics.com. Buy a mic. Our guests are using them. They're glorious. They're very fucking awesome. They have like 5 different styles, and they're like $100 to $150. So, good price too. righthookmics.com. This podcast is also brought to you by BigNateProductions.com. Go there, listen to this podcast. Hopefully you're there listening to it right now. You can see all the events coming up. Like Calgary Metalfest, June 3rd through 6th. Woo! Just announced everything the other day. Go there soon and buy tickets soon. Or just shit talk me. I don't give a fuck. I got a radio show and you don't.
Boom!
So yeah, check it out. CalgaryMetalFest.com. Thanks for listening, everybody. I'd like to welcome Soundskraper to the podcast.
Thanks for having us, man.
No problem.
Thank you. Stoked to be here.
Fucking A, yeah. We all got to work together second week in November doing your new record called A Moth To The Flame. How's that for you guys?
An experience.
It's still quite the experience to this very day.
Yeah, a lot of work went into it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we had very bad luck, didn't we?
I think it was about the worst luck
yeah.
A band could have. Maybe. I say that, but it might not be. But it was pretty bad.
I call it opportunities for creative solutions.
Mm-hmm. That's the only reason it worked.
There were many of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we had Jim's toe was broken on his right foot, the main kicking foot. When did you break it? Like, how long before the recording?
I'm not exactly sure. I know my toe was broken when we were still doing some of the pre-production demos. So, it was broken for quite a while. So it was kind of getting better by then. But I wasn't the best.
Seems like breaking hands and feet they heal, but not really. Heal weird or something. And then, what else was creatively solutioned? Your guitars.
Oh, Lord.
All
my guitars
were all broken.
Let's go for the quick list. What do we have? I had a broken toe. Brad had just had a baby.
Oh,
he broke all 3 of his guitars. Alan cut the tip of his finger off, our bass player.
Day of tracks.
Our singer had a cold. I mean, so none of us were immune to the tragedy that was the studio.
Yeah. But I think it came out pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Fuck
yeah. Because we got a hold of some good guitars, and we got the drums crack-a-lacking, and Alan did a good job on the bass, even though he had his hand cut.
Bleeding all over the place, but that's metal, man.
Yeah, fucking A. Do you guys have a release date in mind? No date picked yet, but
no date. It's going to be soon. We just finalizing the artwork there with SJ from Lycana Inc. Over in Ireland.
Oh, cool.
Shooting sort of for the end of April, maybe May.
Oh, yeah, cool.
June. 2016, if we're lucky. Ish.
Yeah, fucking A. I dig it. I know how that rolls.
Yeah.
My band released an album that's not even released yet.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Yes. And we toured on it, too.
We're all about trying new things, eh?
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll be giving you guys the final burn tonight. So
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
and off to the presses she goes. Cool. So yeah, we spent a week in the studio together. We should talk about pre-production a bit. I came over to your guys' place a few times, and we recorded off the floor with what I make this podcast with, just a cheesy in, and we did all the clicks together, and then recorded to the clicks, and
Yeah,
we did that for what, 2 or 3 months, didn't we?
Yeah, I'd say a couple months.
Yeah, we dragged it out a bit.
Yeah, because we had
Getting it perfy.
I had you guys come here, and then we figured out the clicks, and then we applied it to the band.
Yeah.
It's quite a process. I don't think most people...
Well worth it, though.
Yeah,
Definitely helped us out. I mean, if we faced all those issues we had in the studio and had no kind of pre-planning or anything in the pre-production, it wouldn't have gone nearly as well as it did.
Yeah. The thing with the click, I mean, I always hated it, but I finally gave up to it once I got really into studio stuff, because it's your reference.
Yeah.
It's that thing you can always reference back to, and that, you know, you always have to have that in this world of recording, because you can get lost very easily,
yeah. But I'm still on board with us going out and taking a shotgun to some cowbells, though. Cause
oh yeah.
that was the click sound
Yeah.
that we used for it, was a cowbell. And
What's funny about, I got that click sound from Paul Sabu, who's, believe it or not, he produced like records, have sold like 14 million records. Like, he's worked with Prince and Shania Twain and like all these fucking huge crazy people. He gave me that cowbell, and he recorded it from a real cowbell, and it's fucking annoying, but it
is annoying,
So
especially when
Paul's a
you're
guy
playing
I
pretty
hate.
fast.
Yeah, that's the one my drummer hates, is when he's playing fast. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Yeah, it's annoying. Right in your ears, too.
Yeah. But I always find it's musical. Like, it's not like
Yeah.
a boop, 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 or some fucking weirdness.
For
some
sure.
electronic weirdness.
I got the guy that counts is sort of growing on me. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That one really gets me going. You know,
Yeah.
and you can't be confused about where you're at just because he's yelling the numbers at you.
Fair enough.
there is that.
Have you guys recorded anything else? Or is this your first record? Or
No, this is it. This is our first real solid go at it. And
cool. How long you guys been a band?
2.5 years now.
Cool.
3 years at the end of April. Yeah, 3 years at the end of April.
Oh, nice.
So
Right
it's
on.
pretty. Haven't been too long, but
And Jim, were you in the band the whole time?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
it's
the founding member. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
we're all basically founding members.
Yeah.
Me and Simon, the singer, got together with the idea and sort of got it going
Oh, cool. Right
back
on.
in 2012.
Nice.
way
The end of
back.
the world.
Yeah.
Remember when the world ended? No, I don't either. Awesome. Cool. And, yeah. What else can we say about the record? Did you guys enjoy yourselves in the studio, or?
I probably indulged and enjoyed myself a little bit too much.
So
But,
that's a yes.
You know, I tried to do that after I had recorded.
Yeah, there's
Fair enough.
a balance of trying to be super pro and serious, but still trying to stay loose and
Yeah.
right. Because if you get too uptight, whatever, it's going to turn out like shit.
There definitely is a balance, and it's very easy to go too far one way or not far enough the other.
Totally.
And I was there every day, even though I only recorded really like it was like the first 2 days.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you're just there and like watching other guys stress, and you're just like, oh, I don't even know what to do. I might as well just drink.
I'll just drink and Tinder.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely tendered a little bit.
No, it was a wicked experience, man. Like, it was everything. It was stressful. It was awesome. It was humbling, to say the least.
Okay.
Think you're all set after you play songs for 3 years straight, and then
pre-produce the shit out of them for 2 months. And,
yeah, and then
and then your guitar's broken.
and then your guitar's busted, and, your drums are out of
then
tune.
you
and-
can't even play the songs.
Yeah,
yeah. You're super ready to play.
yeah.
Yeah, we had the one song. We even have a music video for it. It's been like our sort of single for like the last, as long as we can remember. And somehow that was the hardest one to record. Like we couldn't even play
Sheep. Oh
it.
man,
We like couldn't even do it.
plagued us.
the whole time. It was just like issue after issue.
Yeah.
But we nailed her down.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking A. Yeah, no, it was really fun working with you guys. And what are your? Do you want to talk about what your tunes are about at all, or
general
disdain
we're
for
all,
humanity?
Yeah, roughly the general metal consensus. I mean, we're all working guys, right? We're all blue collar tradesmen, and it's a general, work sucks when you're having to listen and having to listen to people who kind of don't really know what they're talking about, etc. You work harder and you get taxed more. Exactly, man. And you see,
just pisses you off. You hate working.
Totally. Yeah. When you see the other class, putting in not even half the effort and making 5 times as much, but et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Cool. So that's the general of it. Some relationship stuff I think is in there, and Simon takes care of most of the content that way. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it was fun tracking with him because I just it was the first time I'd heard of this idea, but it was the first time where I tried it and it actually worked well. Was no headphones, just fucking crank it in the control room and give him a 58 and just have him fucking go. Because nobody's used to headphones, really. It's that whole awkwardness of being in a box and then acting totally easy about it, like acting like you're comfortable with it when you're totally not. Like everybody, including myself, really, that I work with, we're not like recording artists. We're not tracking in a studio, playing all fucking year. So, especially, I could just feel that he was weirded out through his tracks, and I was like, "Fuck it, man, just take those headphones off and let's give her, let's fucking get a rad mix." And
well, when you can feel the music like hitting you in the chest, I mean, especially for singers, they need that, right? Yeah. I mean, in general, I'm talking, but Simon for sure, he feeds off it.
Yeah, for sure.
And that helped out.
A huge difference.
I think in general, though, like none of us had too much studio experience, so until we like littered the entire studio with cases of Brava and beer, then I think we got a little bit more comfortable and really fell into our own.
Yeah. Once we started wearing them as helmets, we were like, okay, we can do this. We can make a record.
Check out our Facebook for some photos of Nate with a beer helmet.
Hey, you got to captain the ship, right?
Absolutely.
No, I'm really I'm happy with the way it came out, and you guys had me mix and master it as well, which was fucking awesome. I always love doing that.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It's again a good learning experience. We were thinking, okay, well, we spent all the time. We went through the studio, and then we're like, hey, you called us up and said, okay, I got your first mix ready. We're like, yeah, it's done.
No.
Yeah,
no, I always start out at embarrassing and then move on from there.
It's part of the process. Like I say, it's all learning, though. So, but we've taken a lot of these elements and have already started applying it to new stuff we're writing, going to the click and all that. And doing it as we go now, and that's all learning.
Yeah, if you don't have to go through that laborious, like my band started doing that too, where like do the clicks as we write the songs.
Yeah.
And then that way you don't have to fiddle fuck with it. Like you're always doing that with it, so
right.
It's just starting out way more solid and just easier to get used to once again than trying to just cram it in before you run into the studio, So.
For sure. Yeah, you're only tweaking instead of doing the whole process.
Yeah, I find that, just to talk about the click again a little bit, just having that reference does save so much fucking time in the studio.
Huge.
I remember earlier stuff I did, we weren't using a click, and me and my drummer did all the bed tracks, so bass and drums. So the guitar players come in and fucking, there's like a stop where we're like counting it in our head, going, blah, 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 blah. But we totally didn't nail it. So my guitar player was trying to put this in there. We went through like 150 takes. He was getting so fucking mad. He was just like, fuck. And then now I'm trying to move everything around and all of this shit. It's like, that, there was no reason for that. That was fucking 2 hours that if we would have just had a click, it would have never happened.
Yeah, I can't imagine not having a click.
Yeah.
Like as a drummer, like Yeah, sure. Yeah, I could just like play the song, but you would just know like you're playing faster by the end, and you're like, oh, I don't know how much faster though, or that it just wouldn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm. Or especially for those gaps, like you're saying.
Yeah, and some days it's like I know I play faster some days, and just tend to, right?
Yeah,
like, for no particular reason. So, yeah, we did that at Electric Park Studios, which is in the Northeast and Studio City. Fucking building has like 3 studios in it,
which was wicked. That was one thing I really liked. You could hear like the buffet jamming down the hall, and guys from Stab Twist Pull were down another hall, and just general musicians walking all over. It was cool.
Yeah, when you take a break, you got guys coming in checking out what's going on. It's pretty fun.
Yeah totally. That's a neat little Dynamite Studios is right there. Yeah, it's cool little area. It's good. For me, in my opinion, it's the best bang for the buck. Unless nobody has $1,000 a day to go out to that crazy studio out in fucking. They have a Neve board at this studio, but it's like $1,000 a day. Fuck.
Petty cash.
Yeah, no doubt. Just a track that would have been $7,000. And I wouldn't have gotten paid if we would have went out there.
Yeah, no.
I mean, sure, you get to record on a Neve board, and it'd be fucking awesome. But still, it's really weird. You're kind of. I'm trying to hit this like weird in between thing because it's almost like you're either recording. Everybody's just recording really crappy in their basement, or it's like $10,000 to record. So.
Yeah.
I'm trying to nail it in the middle where we can get the best bang for the buck and get as prepared as we can so that we use the time the best when we're in there and all that. So.
For sure. And I mean, it seems commonplace with a lot of the bands. I mean, we're all self-funded, right?
Yeah.
And, shows don't pay as well as you guys might think out there.
Yeah.
But.
They pay the exact same as they did in the 70s.
Yeah.
Which is to say... nothing.
Basically nothing.
But no, I think that's a good thing you're doing to try and nail that in between.
Yeah, for sure, because I'm starting to get some rad results. So
yeah,
that's good. Well, thanks for working with me, guys. It was fucking a pleasure.
Yeah, likewise.
Likewise, much appreciated.
As much as we may have wanted to lose our shit on you for saying, you're off the click by about a 84th. Of a beat. Redo it.
Yeah, it was funny when all your guitars fucked up. One of the only guitars we could borrow was a fucking super rad Telecaster.
Yeah.
And you said you'd never play a Fender, right? And all of a sudden, you're putting it on your record.
Yeah, of all things, eh?
But
I know I won't hear the end of it from most of my buddies, but...
Fuck that.
Here we are.
Listen to
you know
it.
What?
It's awesome.
It really does come through wicked in the mix. That 20. It was a Telecaster, to be fair, and that's kind of.
I thought it was a.
No, it was a Tele. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
What did I say?
I don't remember.
Oh,
you said Fender though.
Yeah, Tele.
Either way, it's not a Gibson. That's all you needed to say.
Yeah. What was the and what was the other one we used?
Gibson Explorer from Russ and Stab Twist Bull.
Yeah.
And that thing was beauty. That is probably one of the best guitars I've ever laid my hands on.
Yeah,
just awesome.
Yeah, it's cool to get that different. They're totally different tones out of those things.
Oh yeah,
and you mix them together. It's fucking cool.
For sure, and seeing how like guitarists have their guitars set up differently. I'm used to what I do normally, and now ever since then I've been restringing with different gauges, setting my action different, etc. Right?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's what I noticed when we really sat down and started doing your tracks. I was like, fuck, something's not right. Like, it seemed like an intonation thing, and then I realized that you weren't using higher gauge strings, which when you're down tuned you're supposed to do. So we started trying to do all that stuff, and then it just started fucking up bad.
Yeah, Jimmy, the store's closing in like 20 minutes. Get down there. We need strings.
Oh, and I got down there.
Oh, yeah, you
even made time to stop at the liquor store first. We needed more Brav helmets.
But yeah, no, it fucking came out like butter. I love that. Those two tones did fucking sound good together.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and then old Alan there plays a Warwick.
Yeah, wicked, like real German Warwick.
Yeah, fuck. So that sounded good too. That was good times.
Yeah, and I played stuff too.
Yeah, what kind of kit do you have?
I played a Pearl's Masters maple kit.
Right.
And
fuck
a DW brass snare.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Snare's like 28 pounds. I weighed it once.
Fuck.
Bitch is loud. Fucking loud.
Yeah, I like your simple setup. It's fucking sweet. I wish everybody would do that. Just the one floor tom, one tenor. It's fucking killer.
Yeah, 12, 16, 22.
Yeah.
It's easy that way. I don't gotta fool around too much.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Actually, you had a little more equipment problem too. Your one stand broke, didn't it? Your China.
Yeah, one of my stands broke, but I had a spare, so I just had to swap it.
That's right.
It was making a weird sound. I didn't realize at first, but it wouldn't clamp, so it was like one of the metal rods was like spinning inside, and it was like making a weird metal scratchy sound.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that shit you don't notice until you like have 20 mics on something. And you're like, what is that? That can't be right. No, that's sweet. And what kind of skins do you use and stuff?
I was using clear Remo Emperors, so 2-ply heads on the toms. I had a Power Stroke 4 on the bass drum head, and I had an Evans G2 coated on the snare.
Right on.
And I played all Sabian cymbals while
Nice.
we're plugging, because I love Sabian cymbals, and if you're a drummer listening, I'd recommend them to you, because they're the best.
And if Sabian, you're listening, I'd recommend Jim to you.
Because
who doesn't want a fucking cymbal sponsorship? Eh? How fucking rad would that be?
that would actually be the cat's ass.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to pay for the most expensive
Actually,
thing.
and I had during the pre-production, I had cracked my China cymbal, so I ended up just renting one because I didn't want to settle and buy one because I figured nothing more fun than shopping around for cymbals. I didn't want to rush and impulse buy one, so I just rented one.
Yeah. Oh, that's killer. That came out good. We got my my buddy Todd to come down and tune those suckers up. That was a fun experience.
Yeah, thanks, Todd. That was awesome.
Yeah. Todd McDonald, fuck. Hit me up for his number if you're ever going to the studio. He knows how to tune drums like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
There's certain things where I'm like, let's get an expert on this. I wish I knew how to tune drums. I should learn, really. Should give Todd $1,000 and have him teach me or something.
Yeah, it was good.
It's an art unto itself. It's fucked.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we didn't even think much of it. We're like, wow, it doesn't sound that bad. I don't know. And then he did his magic. And
well, I had an issue when I never even thought about it before. Like, never really noticed. But once you get in the mics, then you start to realize the nuance of what's going on. Yeah. But every time I hit my bass drum, my floor tom would like ring. It would make a sound. And then, so I couldn't really figure out what the issue was. Tried a bunch of different tunings, was still there. We tried a different floor tom, got even worse. Mm-hmm. And then Todd came, and I don't even know what he did, but he fixed it. He made it happen.
He magicianed the shit out of that. Nobody knows what he does. That guy grew up with his head inside of a tom. That's what he told me. Hitting it. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah. His dad was the drummer in the 5-man electrical band.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just pretty wild. He Todd also he has a company called Mackie Drums, and he redoes the bearing edges of shells because he says that the way they do them stock is kind of shitty and cheesy. So he just reworks the angles of the edge of the shell, and it touches the skin different, and supposedly it'll, you pay him like a couple $100 to do all your shells, and then it adds like $1,000 to your fucking like if you're using like say like a Yamaha Stage Custom, or like my drummer, he did it to his drums, and they fucking, there's like, whoa, there's an audible difference from filing down some edges. So
yeah, I was talking about that. It just changes how, like, if the top where the head sits is uneven, then the head won't tune proper because it'll sit sort of wrong. But if you recut it so it's like perfectly flat at the right angle, then the head just sits just right on it, and then the hoop clamps it down, and it's just like perfectly flush all around.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, and sometimes even just wear, like, your shells can sort of warp and change. Like, if you have them in the cold and then warm them up or whatever. Like, when you're gigging with kits and stuff, they usually end up a little bit warped.
Yeah,
over time.
Especially up here.
Yeah.
It's minus 30.
Minus 30 to plus 30 within a day.
And it's minus fucking... It's so dry. It's like super dry. Dry hole.
Yeah.
Dry hole Alberta. Awesome. So do you guys have any shows coming up?
Yeah, we're playing March 14th at Lord Nelson's.
Fuck yeah. What's that?
It's
that's an Alt City gig.
Yeah.
And there's
yeah.
Buddy's Vaudeville Get Up. If you've been to Alt City shows, you know they always got the weird acts. They got like the girls in suitcases and the like the weird torture hanging nails in your chest, weird stuff.
Yeah.
And then like metal bands.
Clothespins on your face.
Yeah, we did a Valentine's Day show last month, and it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the people that come out and what they're up to there.
Is there a bunch of swinging fetish fucking weirdos there?
There's some
walks from all
dudes.
life. It was awesome, man.
Yeah,
that guy doesn't look like he should be here. Oh wait,
pretty fun shows. They get quite a diverse group of people out.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Oh, the guys from Permafrost Suspensions, which you just had on there a little while ago.
Those guys are hard as fuck. Holy shit! Did they do one of those there?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
They're
fuck!
hanging
that's fucked up,
cinder blocks from his testicles or something.
What? They dropped. They had they put a cinder block with nails in it onto his chest, and then they dropped a bowling ball off a 10-foot ladder onto it.
Holy fuck!
And he wasn't even bleeding. I was like, whoa, that's some fucking weird ass shit. I was tripping balls. Like, I almost had to leave. I was hanging out with the sound guy, and like I was just tripping balls. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna die.
It's cool. It's cool though. A little diversity. It's not just band break, band break, band break. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's good. I think the show's coming back. You know.
Yeah.
Like, people want to go see a fucking show.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you could stay at home and watch in front of your 60-inch TV, or you could go out and see a show, right?
Yeah. And that show in March is with Die, Maimed Wolf, Burning Light, and Inhale.
Cool.
As well as us.
And do they list the acts? Is that another one? You said vaudeville.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Probably be some burlesque or something like that.
For sure, yeah. I think,
there's also
some belly dancing. And
belly dancing by Ricochet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Another belly dancer, Arduana. And then there's the great Vandity and Onyx Obscene.
Oh, the great
Vanditi.
Vaudeville stuff. Yeah, it's the suspensions and the whatnot.
Yeah, I've seen them smash some cinder blocks on Chris's chest with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's weird.
For me, the crusty sound guy, I'm just like, as long as you fucking clean that shit up.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
I don't give a fuck what you do.
Yeah.
I'm getting fucking blood on my monitors.
That's right.
Yeah, nobody wants that. Yeah. On the microphone.
Yeah.
The drum rug. Don't get anything on the drum rug. No. only beer and tears fall onto the drum rug.
Shame.
That's right. Yeah, that's all we have on the books for right now. We're trying to, we're in the works trying to secure a spot for the CD release, get it all finished too.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to find details about that when we get it on our Facebook and Twitter.
Cool.
Absolutely.
No official website.
Yeah, soundskraper.com.
With a K.
With a K. Yes. Every K sound is
Soundskraper.com. At Soundskraper on Twitter and /Soundskraper on Facebook.
Yeah, right on. Fucking A. Are you guys ever going to tour?
Work in progress.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's nothing. Once you put an album out,
we made it
as far promote it around the world, right?
We made it as far north as Red Deer before, so we're looking to improve on our distance.
Fucking A. Well, 150 kilometers. Some people have never left this city.
Still recoiling from that. Well, hey, on Reverb Nation, I mean, we're huge in Indonesia, so...
Oh, yeah? Fuck.
Should probably hit that.
That's all those Facebook likes he bought.
Yeah. Amazing what $10 will do, eh?
Yeah, totally. 250,000 likes.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like a small portion of India voted for us.
Promoters from the 70s are just rolling right now.
Yeah, I love some of these bands. I'm like, 50,000 likes. Yeah, okay, you can headline.
Yeah.
Oh, you pulled 2 people. That's fucking...
Something's fishy here.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Don't go off those numbers. Should have known that.
Yeah. Can't go off that.
Fucking A. Awesome. So, Moth to the Flame. Yeah, fucking A. We'll try to do something maybe at Dickens. We'll see. We'll try to get something going on.
Yeah. That's a great stage, man. We love playing there.
Yeah, totally. Fucking A. Who are some of the bands you guys like to play with?
Our buddies in Trev Kill and Negative Earth.
Oh, yeah. Right on.
Justin and Leave the Living is one of my favorites.
Yeah, they're fucking good.
Their new album's coming out right away, too.
Shark Infested Daughters, we played with them. We really like those guys.
Yeah. You guys going to come down to the battle on Friday?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
cool.
Absolutely.
Fucking A, yeah. I forgot to mention that in the commercials. The Vakken Metal Battle Calgary final is on this Friday, March 6th at Dickens. After Earth, Shark Infested Daughters, not Leave the Living. I just looked this shit up.
Hellborn Death Engines.
Hellborn Death Engines and Death God. And 2 of those will move on to Edmonton, and then 1 will move on from there to Toronto.
Yeah, and those are all very good bands.
Yeah, we played with Hellborn Death Engines before. They put on
their first
set.
show, I think we actually played with them.
Yeah, we got a video. We have a buddy. He did a video of us, and then he did a video for them too, and they're both turned out killer. Dave Schrader, Bone Metal Productions.
Oh yeah,
sweet bids.
Yeah, Hellborn's really been rocking it, man. They're really working hard, kicking ass. Good work, boys.
Yeah, fucking A. Did you say Bone Shredder Production?
Bone Metal Productions. Dave Schrader.
Awesome. I'm flying solo without Nancy tonight, so I got to write all this shit down. I got to go to the bathroom. We'll be back in a second. We're going to listen to Crawl off of Soundskraper's yet unreleased album, A Moth to the Flame. Check it out. Thanks.
wake up call for everything gone wrong. This is the turning point. Make peace with all you've done in life. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you want? Is this what you pictured? Is this what you thought? No one to turn to, no one to blame. Nothing left wanting, nothing but shame. You wake up all alone in everything you own, but it will not save you. Fall on your face and you grow, grow, grow. Fall on your face and you grow, grow, grow. Fall on your face and you grow, grow, grow. Fall on your face and you grow, grow, grow. You never know yourself until you find what it is that you want. You'll never find what you want until the real you decides to come out. The real you hides itself from an onslaught of pain and also. Don't hesitate, the place is here, the time is now to love. Take on your
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that was Crawl by Soundskraper off of A Moth to the Flame. You guys had some backups, some gangs in there. Who was in the gang?
Our good brother Timmy T.
He used to be in the band, right?
He was a founding member.
What the fuck did he do to get kicked out? Oh, just kidding.
He was way too awesome for
Way
us.
too awesome, yeah. Way too awesome of a bass player?
Yeah,
Okay.
I said it. Must be drunk.
No, he's in another band.
He's in the Buffet. Yeah,
Buffet, yeah.
Fantastic band.
And
Good
Hiatus
friends
is
of
going
ours.
again, too, isn't
Well,
it? Or-
Hiatus is kind of
official?
work. It's pretty much the same band. They've worked a Hiatus set into their shows sometimes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, crafty.
Yeah, so I mean, it's all the old boys he was jamming with and everything, and
For all you
Greasy B.
for all you early 2000s Calgary rap metal
Yeah.
listeners out there, it was Hiatus back in the day, and
Hiatus is
Ripcase
good.
and fucking
Yeah.
Fat Toe and all those fucking awesome.
Soundskraper actually did a Hiatus song live once with
Really?
Tim,
Yeah.
and
Tim
Greasy
and
B
Greasy
from the
B.
Buffet come up, and yeah, it was pretty hip.
Yeah, it's funny they got Johnny who owns Dynamite to play
Yeah.
and be their like weird percussionist guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I watched him jam once. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and they keep growing. They got a horn section now and everything. Like they're just they can't be stopped. So
Fucking
yeah, no, it was good. There was no drama, nothing worth writing about Timmy splitting it.
Yeah. No, I was just kidding.
No, yeah, for sure. I just mean two bands, full time.
Yeah.
It's a big commitment.
Yeah, it's kind of not. Yeah. My drummer's in a bunch of bands, but he just quit a few of them because it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
You realize you can't.
Yeah, I'm in two, and sometimes I think it's too much.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's hard
to
to
be
give
in two
100.
full-time actual bands that
Mhm.
want your attention and your commitments.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deceiving because when you're on a bit of a downtime with one group, you're thinking,
Yeah.
I can take anything on, I'll do this, and then all of a sudden you get rolling, and then the other band gets rolling, and
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I know me, like I still want to do like other things, like jam with other guys and do other stuff. But then you're like, well, what if that turns into a band? That's terrible. Like, I can't have 3, but I want to do other stuff.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah.
No, I can't. There's no time.
Yeah. Well, put your best foot forward with the thing you want to do, I guess.
Yeah.
I've been offered a whole bunch to, let's start a side project. And it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I have a side project. It's my kid.
That shouldn't be your side project.
I have numerous side projects. My schooling, my studies.
Yeah. It's just got to be able to put the time in the right places.
No, that's right. That's right, man.
And if you haven't checked out the Yankee Gale, you should do so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff is the Yankee Gale, Jim?
So that's my other band. I play drums there too, and it's like a pop, folk, funky kind of vibe. It's pretty different from Soundskraper.
You guys do like the King's Head, places like that?
We mostly play at the Top Brass.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
Taco Tuesday.
Try. Want to get in there on Taco Tuesday,
Yeah.
I actually played there last weekend. I don't remember playing. Place is a riot. It's a great place to be.
Was it packed?
Oh yeah, you fill it up. No one goes there. You have to bring everyone to fill it, but you fill it up pretty good.
Yeah. I guess it's not that big of a place. So if you had 60 people there, it'd be like, holy fuck.
Yeah, you set up a show too, and it's always free.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
so you can set up a good sort of deal with the bar and
right.
fill it up, and they hook you up nice. It's a fucking awesome place.
I love that place. We went there when it's right around the corner from the studio. And
Yeah.
we went there, and there was some interesting characters there on a weekday night.
Wow.
Some girl was trying to fight us or something.
There's a girl there. She must have been fucked up. She must have been on some kind of drugs, like more than we were.
God bless her.
Actual drugs.
And she showed up, and I was wearing this. It was cold the week we were in studio, so I had this big ugly Christmas sweater on. And she walks up and sits at our table, and she says, "You look like a faggot in your big evergreen fresh sweater."
Winter fresh sweater.
Faggot. Just like calling me, like sits at her table, calls me a faggot. And it's like, oh.
Yeah, and then
what?
she started complimenting like our beards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have a beard.
What's with
so
your beard?
I just have this wintergreen faggot sweater. And all I really wanted was to eat the $1 tacos that you can get on a Tuesday night. And I had to get accosted. And it really bogged down my self-esteem. It affected the drum performance on the album.
Every time you hear a flaw,
but I was
that's
wearing a
what
faggot
happens.
sweater, and I was very upset about it.
I told
And
her
I
to
couldn't
go.
perform the song.
I told her to go eat it.
Yeah, and then promptly booted all chairs from our table away
Yeah.
so no one could sit. It was good. Yeah, the $1 tacos were fantastic. We had like a full Chinese dinner, and then we're like,
I think we went there 3
I think
times.
we'll get a
in
dozen
7 days.
tacos too.
Yeah, we went there 3 times. There was Taco Tuesday, the super chow mein night.
Yeah.
And,
I remember we sat in there the first time. I'm like, because you sit in there and you open up the menu and there's like 500 things on the fucking menu. Yeah. And you're like, okay. So then I ask her, I'm like, what do you eat here? Like, what's actually good? And she's like, I'd order the Chinese food. All the cooks are Chinese. And I was like, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because the time I was there before, I ordered the escargot. And, yeah, you don't want to be
was
eating
less than
escargot
awesome.
at a fucking bar by the airport. Let's just put it that way.
yeah, that place is great. And then the one day I was in there,
And the Chinese was
and I was
good.
trying
The
so
Chinese
hard.
was
I was
good,
trying
yeah.
so hard not to drink any like booze, and then okay, whatever. I'll just get like I don't know, whatever's on special. And then my friend Kaylee says, "Well, jugs of Black Label are on special, so well, give me that." So now I got a jug of Black Label, and I'm trying my best not to drink. Yeah, it didn't turn out the best.
Yeah, Black Label always... You wake up in the morning feeling just fresh after you drink a fucking pitcher of Black Label.
Yeah.
Or Triple X, that's another one.
That's
Remember that stuff?
fantastic.
Fucking A. Awesome. So, do you frequent the Top Brass, Jim? Or?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times now. Yeah, my other band's played there twice. And yeah, we went there those 3 times. I'd been there before that too.
He's been there 5 times.
Yeah. And we actually played there last weekend, and now I know some more of the staff there.
Yeah.
We actually hung out in there till like 4 a.m. Had to call the paramedics. His buddy like biffed out and was bleeding everywhere. Then Buddy owned the bar, so we were just sitting in there like past last call. Like bar's empty, lights are off. We're just drinking, sitting at the bar. It was beauty.
Yankee Gale shows, folks. Hardcore, man. Hard as fuck.
Hard as fuck.
Yeah, I should check it out. It's pretty good. I don't even remember playing last weekend. It was awesome. Like that's how good it's so good that I must enter this bliss state where I don't even know I'm playing anymore. It's not because I'm like drinking or whatever.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys play in Red Deer?
Yeah.
We played at Slumland Theater.
Oh yeah, we've played there too. That's a cool place.
It is. It's
Downtown
super
in
cool.
That basement.
Yeah, it was a weird show though because they had like a rap battle on before the metal part of the night.
Whoa.
So we rolled up and like there's all these
Yeah, we
hip
rolled
gangster
up,
kids all
yeah.
sitting there blasting heavy bass stuff, and then all of us pile out of the Timmy's Jeep Camaro, we call it, and in our metal gear, and we're like, this is odd. We don't belong.
Yeah,
And,
then the metal, the hip hop thing went on like way too long, and then there was
yeah.
like a weird mix of like the people antsy for the metal show to start, and like the weird people that couldn't care less about metal.
Yeah.
And then I was drinking Bud Light Platinums with a just dangerous game in
Jim
itself.
discovered.
Dangerous game. You know what? It's a weird thing when you make a strong beer, but then you brand it under the Bud Light. It's a strange. It's just a strange contradiction of itself.
Isn't it
Bud
like-
Light strong beer.
Isn't it
no,
like less calories though? Or?
Yeah.
No,
that
I
was
don't
the
think so.
idea. No,
Who
it just
knows?
tastes like juice, and you're like, "Fuck yeah!"
it's just physically light.
Hi, it's Bud Light, but it's strong beer.
It-
Drunk,
It's
you're
just
fucked
physically lighter.
up. It's like 6%, but like it tastes like nothing. So you just dummy a 12er, and you're just like, "Fuck."
Yeah, it's,
I made a mistake here
it's
tonight.
an aluminum bottle, so it's physically lighter than a glass bottle. But it has more
It went
booze in
down
it.
smooth for Jimmy that night, though, and some of his drums ended up in the middle of the street after the show, and because he was
Is that
upset.
the craziest show Soundskraper's ever played?
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't the crazy. I don't know if it was the craziest.
Yeah.
It was
Has anything
it
ever
was alright.
wacky happened at your shows?
Well, we went for taquitos at 7-Eleven, and there were homeless people everywhere, so
Oh, okay.
it was pretty crazy. But that was after I disposed all of my stuff into the street.
In a fit of rage. Yeah, I can't say we've done anything too
No.
cray.
At our last Lord Nelson show, we did end up climbing on the roof of the bar.
Yeah,
and,
we did do that.
We were
yeah.
kind of drunk, and then we were up on the roof.
I
and
didn't know
then,
you could do that.
and well, yeah, you can get up easy enough. It's tougher to get down.
It is.
We had to get our bass player Alan to
Thanks, Alan.
kind of carry us down because it's a dangerous game, and we were already drunk.
With his near broken wrist.
And someone's yelling at us. Yeah, it was dangerous. It's a dangerous game, but Lord Nelson's always a great place to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing part of Metalfest there. It'll be sweet.
Nice.
I'm
Nice.
doing 2 stages. Oh shit, my fan fell down.
Yeah.
Just one sec.
Every time I think I'm caught up, I find myself again. This time it's gonna be different. I feel it's not again.
We're back in the saddle again.
Bonjour.
Ah, bonjour, yes, oui. Ah, bonjour. This is pretty much the only way I talk.
I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to do the questions now, Nate.
Okay.
How long you been doing Metalfest? We're on Metalfest 4, so does that equate to 4 years?
Yeah, I started in 2012 for my 30th birthday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it started as my birthday party.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you...
I started as a joke.
Really?
Yeah, my friend was like, why do you have a festival for your birthday? I was like, yeah, I can do that. She's like, we'll do it. And I was like, fuck, okay.
Well, it was no joke when Soundskraper was the first band on the first day of Metalfest 2. That was no joke. That was the real deal.
That was awesome.
And it was the real deal for all, 3 people that showed up at Broken City.
Broken City.
Yeah, that was killer gig.
Those all ages shows, I thought they'd go a lot better than they did at Metalfest 2.
You know what? There was some kids that came out, so it was cool for that.
Yeah.
I was kind of taken aback.
When we started, there was no
cool.
one there, but by the time we were done, because it was sort of open, you could just kind of come in and check it out or whatever.
Yeah.
It was the middle of the day, and it was a hot summer day, and then we had a lot of people in there by the time we were done.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the way it fucking seems to work out. People, pick up the paper at 3 and go, oh, there's a show just started.
Yeah, totally.
Like, oh, let's get down there.
Yeah, it worked out well.
Slide in
Well,
at the end of your
it was
set.
kind of funny. It was a 25-minute slot, I guess, and
Yeah, that's what I give everybody. 25-minute slots, 10-minute change.
you came, you dropped off the clock, or someone put the clock up on stage, so we knew. We're like, yeah, right on. We can't fuck this up. And then we went through our whole set, and we're like, fuck, man, we still have 5-10 minutes left, and just play another tune, and then it was like, what's going on? Oh, the clock's not working.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit, have we fucked people? It was right on time.
That was a sweet show, though. I remember, I think Leave the Living played. We stayed to check them out.
They did.
And then I met this, super hot girl that I still have her phone number saved to my phone as Kayla from Metalfest. And then we took the shuttle that was set up to go from, venue to venue, so we went from Broken City to Dickens.
Oh, you used
and
that?
Then, I used it, and I tipped
cool.
this old lady who was badass, didn't give a fuck about red lights. She was just no, didn't give a fuck. We're going to Dickens. And then, so that was dangerous. And then I met a whole bunch of my buddies were at Dickens, because I think the Promethean Labyrinth was playing. Maybe. I think that was a band. And then, so everyone was there.
Yeah.
And then it was fucking killer. Yeah, Josh and my whole other Yankee Gale band was there, and they're fucking hanging out,
cool.
and it was fucking, we just I ended up just wasted.
Yeah, it was funny. At Metalfest 2, I got a shuttle, a big 15-passenger van that went between Broken City and Dickens, the 2 stages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
was a
didn't
good
think
time,
anybody
though.
used it every time.
I used it. It was sweet. And that old lady was dangerous as fuck.
She's not
she
old. She's just older. It's my friend Renee. She's a very nice person.
she had no fucks. Don't tell her.
Yeah, well,
That's
no,
a-
she has
Yeah,
no
don't-
fucks to give at all. She gives no fucks, has none to give. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I hired her to do that.
Well, we got there fast, so it was good.
Yeah, it was a good time, though. So, okay. Did I hear right? I was listening when you were talking to the guys with Stab Twist Boulder that you took over Metal Fest or something like that?
No, I started it.
Oh, okay.
Some people think, because I used to work for Noctis.
Oh, right.
Some people think that this is the new Noctis, which is totally not the case. My friend was real awesome, and she had the budgets to fly, big crazy bands out from Europe and stuff. And there was also other reasons besides, just, say money that she could do it. So they allowed her to do it. So she was in a really lucky situation, and on my meager sound guy fucking salary,
Millions.
oh yeah, millions of pennies a year. It's just impossible to get these fucking huge bands, because I won't go suck the corporate dick either. Too. That's my fucking problem.
Rightfully
right?
so.
Is
That's
I'm
not your
sure
problem.
I could go
That's-
fucking beg Monster Energy.
Yeah.
And be like, give me, 50,000, 100,000, and I'll get all these fucking huge bands. But I mean, then it's like they own it and they run it, and it's all them and all this.
It loses the heart, right?
Yeah. So for me, I can't compete with the big outdoor festivals that are going on, who have all these radio stations behind them, and I'm totally different. My festival's at pubs, here in the city, and like that holds me back too. Capacity is an issue, so I have to, I don't want to be charging $80 fucking to, and I don't want to deal with the university because that's stupid. I had to deal with them, and it's a whole different fucking ball game, man. It's a whole different ball of wax.
Fair enough. Well, like you say, when you relinquish control on it, then
well, and even if
it's already hard enough as is.
I own this company, but you just put all the money in it. I mean, even if I still technically own 100% of it, they'll be like, "Well, if you don't do that, it just wouldn't." That's not the idea behind it, right? The idea behind it is it's supposed to be just a big, fucking, crazy, awesome party of the best talent that nobody's ever seen,
and it is that, and that's kind of what I was shooting for. Like it brings out that heart that I was talking about. Like it's awesome, man. I mean, Jim and I have both seen so many bands that we now love, through Metalfest, through local shows and stuff, right?
Yeah, I feel like not enough people go to the local shows, so if we try to make a big spectacle out of it, and make it a good time and like a good show, then maybe we can bridge that gap between the people that go and see the big, huge shows at the Saddle Dome but never go and see the big, huge shows at their local bar every fucking weekend, right? So that's the idea, is to... there was one guy on Facebook, I don't even... He looks like he's into punk. I creeped out on him after. He's all like, "They shut down Noctis for this." It has this little spaz, and I had to put "I'm sorry you don't have the facts on this," and just kind of explain what I just explained. It's like, nobody ever said that this was a replacement for Noctis. I started this on 2012 on a whim for my birthday. It's not. And I've heard people say "Oh, Metalfest isn't a real metal festival." Yeah, okay, fine. It's not. It's not, because I'm not gonna pay fucking some band from Quebec $10,000 by the time it's done.
Yeah.
I don't see how that would make it any less of a metal festival.
Yeah, that's
still
that's
metal bands
I mean.
that play at this festival.
Yeah, it's all if anybody goes to see actual bands that play, not just the huge bands. Trust me, I asked Bolt Thrower, I asked Death Angel, I asked Sacrifice, I asked Exciter, I asked fucking all these bands everybody wanted. I asked them, and they just couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
I asked Annihilator, it's not gonna happen. They're it's weird too, because I explained in that thing is that the dates, that's the same day as Sweden Rock Fest,
right?
Which kind of kicks off. It seems that it kind of kicks off the whole European festival season. So it's everybody's going out there,
right?
At that time, they're starting to go out that way.
It's Glass Pop and or what's the one in Belgium there?
Oh, there's fucking some,
there's
dude,
a bajillion, man. I'm jealous.
And they've set it up in this way to concentrate the resources, right? I think it's kind of one or two companies that are all behind these big fucking huge tours. Because you get that one Hellfest in France, and then eventually it's Wacken. It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
So
you still get pretty big bands. I know you got Into Eternity this year.
Yeah, Into Eternity.
They're pretty big, and I know the year we played, I went back on a different day to see Scale the Summit.
Summit,
and they're fucking rad. They're
Intronaut,
bigger.
didn't you?
They were a package that happened to be coming through, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it."
Yeah.
I really lucked out at Metalfest too with those bands. They just happened to be coming through on tour.
Perfect.
That's the only reason. It would have been just one, which is what 4 this year is going to be.
Yeah.
Really, it's all my friends are playing. Whoa.
Sweet as well. I mean,
yeah, all my friends are playing. If I know you, you're on. That's been the kind of the running joke.
Except Soundskraper.
True. Yeah.
Soundskraper is not playing.
You gotta have not as many repeats.
No, that's a good thing though.
Just one sec. Yeah, I got Cobra and the Lotus too, by the way, which is very polarizing band in this town because they're from here. I think has a lot to do with it. So I think they're fucking awesome.
They are,
but the hardcores, the elitists, they fucking power metal bullshit or whatever, right?
Yeah, but that's a good...
female-fronted, fuck, bullshit. You know, you're like, yeah, okay, fuck, whatever.
Well, that's a good thing about Metalfest, though. There's something for everyone on it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Caveat's back, too.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
huge.
Caveat's
huge.
back. Yeah.
I mean,
I was always trying to do that. I've been asking all my favorite bands from, like, back in the day to reform.
yeah.
Like, I asked Operation Winter Mist, and they turned me down. That would have been pretty nuts. And Nebuchadnezzar,
Yeah.
they turned me down. Well, they were thinking about it. And I've asked Verbal Deception every year if they ever put out their
That
second
would be
record.
so fucking rad.
I always ask them first, and they turn me
First
down.
local show I think I ever went to was a Verbal Deception show, and it was like the most amazing experience of my life.
Fuck, where?
It was at, I don't know, it was in a community hall. It was an all-ages show.
Up in Varsity?
Yeah.
I think I was there, yeah. I
No
think
way.
I was there,
Because I
yeah.
know like Lithica played, and Eternal Forest.
Dark
or-
Forest.
Dark Forest, yeah.
Yeah.
And Norath.
Yeah,
And I bought all their shit, and I bought all their shirts, and I was just so fucking stoked about everything, and I like moshed with some cross-dresser who was like a pirate, because Verbal Deception is amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was Therese, the owner of Scarab Productions and Noctis, that put that show on, and then...
Yeah. I think I still have might still have a show poster of it, too, somewhere.
yeah.
Oh,
It was amazing. It was so much fun.
She's fucking really good at that. She's retired now, but she still is good at it, but she won't do it. Yeah, those are the days. Fuck, what was that, like 07?
It might have even
06.
been before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 06.
05? Those were the days.
It was so much simpler back then.
Yeah. But I'm already aggressively, because I have asked Municipal Waste every single fucking year.
Yeah.
And they probably still will never play, because Joel Grind, their singer, he's like fucking booked in the studio all year round. So I'd basically have to offer them fuck you money. Like,
yeah.
I'd have to be like, yeah, 10 grand flights, like maybe then, because they don't want to charge that much. Do you know what I mean? They're not dicks like that.
Right.
I said Municipal Waste. I meant fucking Toxic Holocaust.
Yeah, I was going
I've
to say.
asked Municipal Waste every year too, but Toxic Holocaust is who I'm talking about. Joel Grind, he's fucking super in demand in the studio. I think fucking Wake's in the studio with him right now. Right
Oh,
this
yeah?
second. Yeah.
Wow.
In Portland, yeah. Everybody's going down there to record right now. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
Kron Goblin just went down there, didn't they?
fuck
Yeah.
I get it, man. They got gear down there. It's fucking nuts. I mean, if I had access to that gear, holy fuck, it'd just be cream pieville.
If I had access to that gear, I would be coming in vaginas. Is what he just said. in
Direct
English.
translation.
Yeah,
He
so
doesn't want a cream
if I could
pie.
be
Yeah.
coming in vaginas, I would get all that gear. Alas, it's not the world we live in.
I was speaking more of the feeling of cream pie, but...
Huh. There's that, too.
No.
Oh, fuck. Awesome. Well, we've just done an hour.
Nice.
Thanks a lot for fucking getting hard in Nate's backyard.
And we're hard.
Are you? Are you?
You can often find me hard. Not often in backyards, but you give and take.
I wonder, because I think iTunes isn't letting me post my podcast to iTunes because of the name.
Oh, okay.
So I wonder if I changed it to a more correct Getting Hard in Nate's side yard, if they would...
Is that what's going to help?
Yeah. It's the
It's the getting hard part.
probably,
Yeah.
Fuck.
And there again, why would you succumb to their stupid rule?
Well,
You want to get it out, though.
because they had the podcast app. That's how I listen to all
Yeah,
my
yeah.
podcasts. You know what I
There
mean?
is that.
We could probably just
It would
get
circumvent
we could
that,
get
though.
soft in Nate's pool house, and we'd be on iTunes. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that too.
You can't do an acronym of it either.
Yeah, you can't really do an acronym.
Get
Yeah.
hard.
I might be able to do just Get Hard, maybe. Or I was thinking at Nate's
Yeah.
backyard. But I don't know if they would still be mad about that.
Oh, Lord.
The minivan bus of destiny.
Because the rule is no self-censoring in the title line,
Right.
which is fucking weird to me. Self-censoring? but it kind of makes sense. I don't know.
I
Fuck.
don't know.
I'm just going to keep rolling as long
Yeah,
as
I
I
would.
can. I'm going to
I
make them
would.
bow to my...
That's right.
Yeah. They don't understand the word hard. That's the problem. I'm
Yeah.
not talking about sex hard.
No. Good.
No,
Getting
I was never
hard.
talking about that either.
Yeah.
Never here, not at all.
Getting hard.
Post your
is just-
comments right now.
Getting hard's about being
Metal,
hard.
Yeah.
hard as fuck,
Hard as
bruh.
fuck. Totally different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Totally different. Hard as
Yeah.
fuck's totally different.
Can't even believe people would think otherwise.
Maybe that's what I
Apple,
should
you
change
know.
it to. Getting hard as fuck in Nate's backyard.
Yeah. If you're going to do it, go balls
I
out,
wonder-
man.
I should try that. Oh,
Big-
yeah, no profanity in the title. You can't put fuck. God damn it.
Fuck. Put the little fucking @ symbol, exclamation mark, whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, we were going to call it Caution Trip Hazard because we found that sign in the bus.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of a stupid name. We don't do any drugs.
I was going to say, I feel
Yeah,
like
no
I should be
one's doing
dropping
drugs here.
tabs or something.
Yeah. They have a thing to that, too. Can't talk about drugs in the title. Or profanity. Like, what the fuck? What do I
Weird.
name it? Nate's Basketball Show?
Yeah.
Like, I've never fucking sworn in my fucking life, so why can't I fucking have my fucking podcast on fucking iTunes? Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, they have no problem with that as long as you set the explicit tag to on. You can swear as much as you want. They
Just
only
not
get
in
mad
the
about
fucking
it if-
title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
Sense. Makes nothing but sense.
Oh, well. We'll see how it rolls.
There
This
you go.
podcast is brought to you by Soundskraper.com. Oh, shit.
Yes.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
Wait, do we owe you royalties now that you said
No,
that?
no.
No,
I
he
think
owes us royalties. Yeah.
But we're
Beauty.
doing fair use exchange.
Beauty.
And righthookmics.com. Go to righthookmics.com. Buy a fucking crazy PE 55 microphone. And bignateproductions.com. Go this Friday to the Vakken Metal Battle. Go March 20th to X's for Eyes with Doberman, Triton, and His Last Words. Go April 3rd to the Calgary Metalfest pre-launch show party, which is the Wheel of Death Metal. All
And
bands-
Nancy's birthday.
and Nancy's birthday party. Wheel of Death Metal. Pick all the random bands. Pick the lineup at random. With X's for Eyes, Black Pestilence, Oh Shit, Bloated Pig, and the Press Gang. And this podcast is brought to you by Calgary Metalfest, June 3rd through 6th. Go to it. It will be awesome. So I want to thank you guys again, Soundskraper, Jim, and Brad, for being on. Getting hard in Nate's backyard.
Thanks again,
Thank
buddy.
you. Our privilege.
Cheers. Thanks a lot. Peace.
Get the fuck off of the bus! Get the fuck off our bus! Get the fuck off our bus! Say that we suck, now we're the best. Take all the shows, fuck all the rest. Talent cut up, ego and pride. Fuck off a bus, telling the swine. Take all your shows, drink on your tab. Beat up your mom, punch on your dad. Piss on your gear, it's a new fad. Rape up your sister, give her a try. Get the fuck off our bus!